Welcome to Truth and Lies. It is what it is. The concept for today's show is Pascal's Triangle. Let's introduce our contestants. Contestant Jay over here, he's 24 from Tennessee. Just got engaged with Olga out in the audience over there.
She's the only 10 I see.
Let's move on. This is Billy, he's from Minnesota. He's about 30, got divorced.
Hi, what's up?
Alright, now that we know who the contestants are, let's go to question number 1. Do not play with the buzzer, sir.
Oh, I wasn't. I was testing. Yeah, it works.
Tennessee man. Question number 1. If Blaise Pascal was a French mathematician and philosopher, and Pascal's triangle is one of the most interesting number patterns that we have, then shouldn't math and philosophy always go together? Tennessee.
My name is Jay.
Jay.
Thank you. False.
Why?
Well, because, I mean, he was just good at both, I guess.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You are correct. Question number 2. Question number 2 is if you start with the number 1 in Pascal's triangle and you're supposed to add the numbers next to each other to continue the series, shouldn't the triangle end on the first number 1? Jay answered first, buzzed in first. What's your answer, Jay?
The answer, I believe, is the answer to everything in life. It's 42.
You are incorrect.
Ah.
Moving on to contestant Billy.
I'm sorry, Holga. Disappointing you.
It is false
Why?
because the pattern is infinite. Yes,
Fair.
that is true.
What?
Question number 2, correctly. By Billy from Minnesota, divorced, now single. Now that I think about it, shouldn't contestants be punished every time they answer incorrectly? Mr. Man from Tennessee, Jay.
No.
I believe we got something.
Oh! What?
Everything's good. Other contestant clean, show clean.
I didn't sign up for this.
It's in the contract.
What?
And now, moving on to question 3, all about this chart right here, folks. Contestants, look at this chart. So the question is, if the pattern goes as shown, and you use the 2 numbers before the blank to find the answer, the number not shown in this pattern so far should be the number 3. Is that correct? Jay, what's the answer?
The answer is true. It is correct because 2 plus 1 equals 3. So yes.
Correct. You are a mathematical genius.
Okay.
No bad sportsmanship here. Come on, Billy. Minnesota taught you better than that.
Tennessee, man, come on. Disrespectful.
That's not a Tennessee accent back here. Question 4. Question 4 is, if you are adding up the numbers sequentially, and you start adding up the numbers in each row, then you will get a new pattern. Is that statement true or is it a lie? Minnesota man, my man Billy.
It is true because each number doubles.
What?
Sure, that's yes, that is the correct answer. The man answered correctly, Jay.
Okay, I guess.
Think we got a little punishment for bad sportsmanship according to the last answer.
Oh, Jesus. I thought it was coming from that.
There's a wall over there, sir. So, question number 5, third to last question here. The question here, or the statement here, because it's truth and lies, is if you add to get the next number and you always have a 1 on the end, then the second diagonal will count the rows. Truth, or is that a lie? Yes, Billy.
False.
How is this false, Billy?
Well, I guess numbers, they don't really make, like, they don't double each much.
Really, you gotta get your mind out of the last question. You were wrong. Now, Jay, do you have an answer to this question?
I do, sir. It is true because, allow me to explain. Since you're adding the two previous numbers for the other number and it starts at 1, then it only makes sense, right?
It does. It does. That answer is correct, though, in case you're wondering.
Tennessee!
Yeah, you can get that one.
Shut up, Barry, man. That's right.
To wash off those raspberries, man. On to the penultimate question here, statement here. Number 6 states, if you look at the rows individually, there shouldn't be any new patterns to find within those numbers. Who has the answer? Billy, always quick on that trigger, I see.
It's false, because each row powers up of 11.
That's an awkward statement to make, sir, but yes, that's correct. Now, before we get to the last question here, we should do a point tally here. Jay, Tennessee man, has answered 3 correctly, has answered 1 incorrectly. Billy, my main man from Minnesota, he's answered 3 correctly, 1 incorrectly as well.
It's a tie! Sorry, that's your job, I know.
Jay, I don't think the contract says that you're the host here.
I know.
I think we got punishment.
Oh, Jesus! Jesus would have been the
Good job,
contract.
guy in the back. Now, last question. Gotta get my card straight somewhere. Here it is, folks. The question is, or the statement is, if we look at all the patterns we have found already, then there shouldn't really be any new patterns. There's just too many, right? Because Jay answered that pretty clearly. What do you think?
It is false because when you add the numbers for each row, you get the original Fibonacci sequence. So, yeah.
And guys, that is the game. That's a tiebreaker. Jay, unfortunately, very rude wins. Now your show, folks.
Tennessee! I'll be all out. Didn't disappoint you, baby. I'm coming to you.
Alright, now that we've cleared up a little bit, Jay here, again, the winner of this day's game. Billy here, step back. Billy here from Minnesota as the loser needs to take the surprise punishment.